Okay, hi guys. Let me show you how to use Alteryx in order to validate the given table or the given data in Excel or in CSV format. Okay, so this is the Alteryx Designer blank view, and then I will add the data and I will link the input data to this view to check. Okay, so in the first part you need to do is just to go to the input output table menu here, and then you drag the input data inside the workflow, and then I will set up a connection to the file. Okay, so in this case I will use this file to check, and then I want to check if the data is usable or not. If not, and then I want to know why not usable. What anomalies can I find in the data? Or what's inconsistency or incomplete? Sorry, I can find in the data. Okay, so let us add one more button to view the data. So add the browse button after this view. If you run the workflow, you can see you can preview the table already. So in here you can see columns and everything. Okay, so in this database, in this input data, you can see the FY in here, but you don't know how many FY, how many periods you have, and then in this one also you don't know. You actually the trick is you can actually use the drop down buttons in here, but in Outreach context you don't need to do that. You have the transformation or grouping button here. So this summarize button, it will be, you help you group the data. Okay, so you can group the data by FY and tag like this. Sorry. And then if you run the grouping, it will give you the summaries of the data. Okay, so this one is a little bit messy in terms of order. So I need the preparation here, and then the sort button in order to sort the data with the FY ascending order. So it will give me the order I want. I also add one more button here, Control Shift B. If you use a keyboard in order to check the data. Okay, so now if you see here the order is very good already. Now I need to add some numbers in this view in order to check to validate. So the first number I want to check is two of them, sale and volume. I just sum them all together, and then I will rename this one to SAL, which is for sales, and VOL, which is for volume. I want to count the number of months with each period, so I will count this thing not now here, and then I change this one to DCM, which is the distinct count of month. And then after this, if I run the workflow, it will give me the numbers for me to validate my understanding. So I understand that this one is the full year, so it has 12 months. Okay. This one also the full year, 12 months. Okay, so 12 month to 12 month comparable. YTD 24, which is 6 months, and then 25 also 6 months. So these two are comparable. And then I know this one is the redundant data or duplicate data because you just take the 6 month of the FY24 here to compare like for like with the 25. It's not the part of the data, but it's just because you want to do the accounting like for like comparison, and then you have to duplicate this part. Okay, so now I'm clear. I'm very clear about this data. So if I want to check the starting period of each year, I just select here and then select the YMBY here to the mean and to the max, and then I can add the starting period of each year as well. Okay, so after this, I know, oh, actually FY23 and the 24 all those start in January. Actually, everybody start in January. But then This one has 12 months and it ends in December. And then this one has only 6 months and it ends in June. Okay, so that's it. So after this, I after just like one button, two button, and three button here, I can check the data already. I can trust the data already. Okay, so the next part, so the checking is done already. I just want to perform revenue recognition in this view. Okay, so I will make it smaller a little bit to see more space, and then I use the union button here just to extend the view. So if you use the union button, it doesn't do anything at all in this case, but then help you open a new uh, work stream in here, and then you can work from here in order to like avoid this part. Okay, so if you want to, you can just select all of them and then you put them in the box, add two new container here, and you name the box like checking the periods. Okay, and then done. So you put in here, and then the second part will be here as well. So this in this case, you actually use the box in order to name or in order to recognize the work stream. So the second part I want you to do is to recognize the revenue. So the button here is just the cross tab button in the transform uh, here, and then I want to recognize the sale here, the sale, by summing them all together, and then I group it by FY on the top of the pivot table, and I split it by uh, customer market in here. Okay, so after this, if I run, you can add one more button here to browse, because the browse button is easier for you to see things. Okay, so there you go. So you have the revenue recognition already, but then I think the order is not very friendly yet. So I again one more time I go to the preparation, and the sorting here. I sort the bucket by the ascending order, and then done. Okay. So revenue recognition. Oh, by the way, you see here Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, and all the way to Vietnam, and then you can see the order is very nice already. Now, if you want to organize, add the total here, you can also add the total in this as well. So there is a total button in here, total column and total row in here. You can do that, but I won't do that for now. I want you to explore one more thing, which is to uh, derive the new view. So this one you have the customer market already, but then if you want to derive the view for customer segment, you can do the same thing by just copy and paste. So this one is totally different from Excel and then Power BI, in the sense that you can derive the new view by copy so you don't have to do a lot of work just by deriving only. Also, okay, so this one by market, I don't want market, I want segment. So I will click this one, and then in here, I have to change this one to segment as well. And then I run the workflow. Okay, so so this one will give you another view. So this one, it will be by market, and this one by segment, and then you can do other thing as well. So basically, you can do the other thing. Let me try to copy and paste this view to another view, and then show you the easy way to that for Alteryx to recognize revenue. So in this case, I will do the market, and then top 10 by market. So I have two left breakdowns for this one is the same thing. The top is will be the FY, and then the values will be the sale values only. Okay, so in this case, because I break I changed the condition already, so I have to change this one back to the market, and then change this one to this is a case of sorting with two orders. So you sort by market first, and then sort by customer, top customer later, and then done. Okay, so after this, you can see actually in this the first section, you can have top customer by Indonesia, And the second section, you have the top customer by Japan. So this one is kind of like the local ranking or sectional ranking in Alteryx. And then this data is mm, can be used. You can do this one in the database. Okay, so after this, if I want to to um, annotate or to label this work stream, then I add it to the container, and then I change this one revenue recognition by different uh, categorical breakdown. Oh my god, it's very long. Okay, anyways, I just show you how to do the annotation, but you change you use this one. Okay, I need to save this workflow because otherwise, if something wrong with Alteryx, then I will lose my work. So basically, I have to control S to save it and then save it to validate the data with Alteryx grouping and pivoting tools. Okay, so and done. So later, if you open the like 2 weeks later, and then you open the workflow, and then if your naming is very good, and then you can understand what was going on in here. But if you just uh, you are just too lazy, like naming like workflow one, workflow two, and then 2 weeks later you don't know what's going on. You open the workflow, and then you have to check. It will take a while just to remember what you have done 2 weeks ago. Okay, so naming is important. Okay, so that's it for this exercise. This is a validation exercise, and remember this part only. So this is validation part only, and the revenue recognition we don't have to remember. But I just show you how Alteryx can be used easily to recognize revenue.